comrades. This is Behind the Walls Talk with your founder, William McCallum, and I thank you for visiting this domain. I'm here to give you an insight into the minds and hearts of those incarcerated that have been deemed voiceless. Well, this is where their voice and stories will be told for those of you who are concerned with human beings that are in prison for the mistakes they have made and for some of the injustices that were committed against them. Resolutions for reform is the goal and objective looking to be attained. Now step into our world. Welcome to Behind the Walls Talk. It's my pleasure and honor today to be here and conduct this interview on this episode with my comrade and brother of the struggle. So without further ado, tell the listeners, my brother, your name and where are you from?
Anthony Leslie, and I'm from Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Vietnam in the house. There we go. Hey, what were you charged with? How much time did they give you, my brother?
First-degree murder and attempted armed robbery with a dangerous weapon. I got life without parole.
This call is from a North Carolina correctional facility.
So how long have you now been incarcerated?
This call is from a North Carolina correctional facility.
Going on 18 years.
18 years. What's your prison experience been like throughout your 18 years of being incarcerated?
Had a lot of ups and downs. When I first started, didn't really know what to do. I was lost. Got locked up when I was 20 years old, so I went through a lot of hard times, but later on in life, I finally started getting my life together. Now I'm trying to figure out a way to do better and make something out of myself.
That's what's up. What goals and objectives do you have?
Become the best me that I can be and help people going through the same things I did when I was a youth to not make the same mistakes that I did. Try to be a light to anybody going through the same situation and let them know they're not by themselves and there is a better way to do things.
Okay. Do you have any children?
Nah. Not right now, I don't.
You know, you're going to have so many future kids. You know, you definitely going to get out of here, my brother. You're definitely going to be able to get out of here, be free to be able to create, procreate, and have a child, a boy, or girl, so that before you can be able to raise them in society. Do you have more mental support for someone in society?
Yeah, I got my mother, my nieces, and my nephew, and I got a female friend out there.
Is there anything you would like to say to them right now at this moment?
Let them know I love them. I'm doing everything I can to come home to them, and I'm not going to let nobody in here or anything small or minute distract me or take me away from the course I got to take.
That's right. I like that. That's good. And, what's your story on how you grew up as a youth? The experiences you've had, the traumas you may have endured, and what it was that may have led to your incarceration.
I ain't really have a father figure. There was a man in the house, but I wasn't his child. It was my stepfather. So instead of trying to help me grow up and show me the way to be a man, I was beat on and disowned. And it's like early on, he used to beat my mother and my younger sister. So I couldn't really fight back. So what did I do? I did the only thing I felt like I could do. I started acting out to get his negative attention from my mother and my sister aimed towards me. And all it really did was just lead me down the wrong path. I felt like that's the only way I could do anything. I had the wrong outlook on life. I was always told I won't be shit, never gonna be shit, and I ain't going to be shit. So after a while hearing it, I kind of believed it.
Yeah. Yeah, that could be traumatizing, man. All that you went through and everything, that would be very traumatizing.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, it still don't define who I can be. Been through a lot of things, but I still do got something to offer at the end of the day. We all make mistakes, but we're all human. All we can do is learn from them and keep pushing on and try to persevere through everything.
That's what's up, man,
But
right there. Okay, with your experiences that you've had in life, what is it that you can say to the youth out there now that are being misled, that are being abused and traumatized and find the life of crime intriguing?
you're not alone. You're not the only one going through what you're going through. Look at me. I've been through it. I've been the addict. I've been the gangbanger. I've been a murderer. Through it all, it don't mean nothing. Persevere, keep pressing on. Even when you feel alone, you're not alone. We're out here together. It's like we only get one life. Be the best you that you can be. That's the number one rule in life. Whether somebody tells you that or not, that's what it is. Just hold your head, stay 10 toes.
That's right. That's definitely right, man. For all you listeners out there, man, listen to what this brother's saying. You see, he dropping some jewels, man. He's saying what's correct. He's telling you what you need to hear. He's telling you what you need to take heed to. So make sure you listeners out there, if you got children, make sure that this brother, his voice is being heard by your children. So therefore, they can know what's going on and everything. Because this brother lived it, he experienced it, he's going through it, he's living it.
That's a fact.
Have you had to deal with the death of any loved ones, family or friends since you've been incarcerated?
Quite a few. As you noticed, I said I really just got my mother holding me down. I done lost my real father, my stepfather, my grandmother, my step-grandma. I really lost everybody I really had besides my sister and my mother. And that's a lot of the people I grew up with. They're either dead or in prison as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that can be very hurtful and heartbroken, man, especially being incarcerated. And I'm pretty sure a lot of them, you didn't ever get to go to the funeral or the wake or anything, right?
I've not been able to go to a single one of them.
This call is from a North Carolina correctional facility.
That's another thing that the gangbanging thing gets you. It deprives you.
This call is from a North Carolina correctional facility.
Inside the walls, it deprives you of a lot of things that everybody else normally overlooks and takes for granted. So my real father passed, I couldn't even go see him.
Are you USRG level 3?
Yep.
Yeah, see, that's one thing about being SRG level 3 in this system, man. They dehumanize us. They don't give us an equal opportunity as they do with everybody else, but everybody is in here for committing a crime at the same time. So it's wrong, it's inhumane, and it's cruel the way that they treat us, because I'm SRG level 3 too as well. And, there's opportunities and everything that I feel that I should have that everybody else is getting an opportunity to have. And that's not right.
It's the same thing in the
like
world. It's the same thing out there. People out there label us as well. It seems like it's just in prison, but nah, that goes for the brothers out there in the world too.
Yeah, definitely right about that. Definitely right about that, my brother. Hey, will you tell my listeners, man, what a second chance means to you in society?
In one word, everything. That's, like I said, I locked up when I was 20 years old. Now I'm 38. What could I do? A lot with a second chance. That's my whole goal, is to reach the people that's going through the same thing. At-risk youth that feel they don't have a family at home, so who do they turn to besides the older heads from the hood, and they ain't trying to do nothing but use them. I want to let them see where that lifestyle leads. I want to be the person that they can look up to acknowledge, like, okay, he really went through something. So use my story, my time, my struggle to elevate yourself. Don't go down the same road that I went down. It's not worth it. I've been through it. I've done it. I've lived it. And I'm here to tell you it's not the right path. You're being misled just like I was. So we only get one life to live. There is no restart. There is no do-overs. So take every opportunity that you got and cherish it like it's your last. And just live the best life that you can. Be the best you that you can be.
That's right, my brother. That's right. Hey, man, we down to the last question, man. You know, it's been wonderful having this interview with you, man. The insight that you have, I really admire that, man. You know, I honor that, man. I salute that, bro. For real. Is there any last words you would like to share with the listeners?
I appreciate you having this interview with me, and as far as to the listeners, and hold your heads up there. Don't let nobody else dictate your moves. You are your own man. God created you yourself. So there is nobody else that's above you. Just live your best life. Be the best you that you can be. Don't let nobody hold you back. Don't let nobody determine what you choose to do. You and you alone control your destiny. Just always keep that in mind. So with that being said, what do you want to be? You can be anything you want to. If you only strive, stay determined, dedicated to your dream, anything is possible. Everything around us, they said was impossible 100 years ago, yet we live with it every day. So always keep that in mind. Nothing is impossible because I am possible.
That's right. That's right, my brother. Hey, appreciate my brother. Hey, man, I really enjoyed this interview right here, man. Yo, this is one of my best interviews right here I've had so far, man. Yeah, I really like it. I love your insight. I love your enlightenment. And I'm definitely going to make sure that everybody hears your voice. We're going to put you on YouTube, put you out there on Facebook, put you out there, man, on the website. So therefore everybody can hear what you got to say, my brother. Your voice will definitely be heard across the airwaves, man. I love you, my brother. You keep your head up, man, and stay strong and keep fighting, my brother. And we're going to do everything we can to free you. All right?
No doubt. You do the same thing, bro. Hold your head, and I appreciate the interview, bro. I enjoyed myself.
That's right. Thank you for joining Behind the Walls Talk. Peace.